Hello, I'm Dennis and welcome to Villa Kenworthy. Our very first video series is going to be about making ribs. Tomorrow just happens to be my wedding anniversary and my wife asked me to make ribs. And sometimes what mama wants, mama gets. So let's get into it. The very first thing that we focus on is our rub. I like to do a nice dry rub, and it'll have many different ingredients. The one that I'm going to go with today, I change it up every now and again. I don't always use the same style of thing. Sometimes I use just what I have around the house, but I'll give you some basics to go with. In this particular rub, we're going to go with kind of an Indian themed rub. I have lots of Indian spices around, and we'll get right into the meat of it. We always have to make sure we start with salt, and I always like to use brown sugar. Those are two of the bases. Everything else I add should complement that, and it should all lead to one style. And that keeps you from getting too rich with your spices. If you have too many of them or you're jumping around to too many different things, then it's hard to pick out a flavor profile, and it's hard to have a trend with that. So try to keep it simple whenever you group your spices together. But having said that, you can also pick as many different spices as you want. And I'm going to give you a quick list of what we've got here. Now we'll go through the ingredient list for our dry rub. This is a half cup of kosher salt, 1 cup of light brown sugar, lightly packed, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, a tablespoon of ginger, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We don't want it to be too spicy. 1 tablespoon of ground fennel, a tablespoon of Hungarian paprika, 1 tablespoon of cardamom, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Then we have 1 tablespoon of garam masala. I think this gives a really wonderful kind of sweet note to my rib rub. And then finally we have 1 tablespoon of coriander ground. I will make sure that I list these and give you a diagram of what we have.